Good morning, everybody. After 2 days off, I hope everybody's had a good week so far. I hope everybody is excited for the weekend. It's Thursday already. It's crazy. I'm pumped. I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes in these last 2 days. I haven't been live, but I've been working on YouTube, and that's why I have an announcement today. Super stoked to finally have a premiere date for my Hot Bag parody song. I still don't want to reveal what the parody song is yet. Not until probably next week. But hey, this song's dropping next Friday night, not tomorrow, but 9/29, Friday night, 9/29, September 29th at 9 p.m. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you're there for the premiere. What's up, Giggity? Good freaking morning. Good freaking morning to you. The reason I'm excited about this song, I've been told by some of you in the live chat, I can't outdo Fake Job. That's the best it's going to get. I'm not saying I outdid Fake Job with this one, but in my opinion, it rivals it at least. It's good, man. It's right there, and I'm excited for it because I thought Fudge the Numbers was done really well too. I'm not gonna lie, but it was really niche. Let's start out with a 725 for 4.6 mile Krispy Kreme delivery. Very niche though. This Hot Bag song right here, you don't even have to watch GigTube. I'm hoping that people stumble along this song in the algorithm that are part-timers, side hustle, just some side hustle people doing some food delivery that hopefully this is their introduction to me. And even those sort of people, this is going to be their anthem, man. I could see them bounce into this song. Even if you only do this DoorDash stuff a little bit here, a little bit there. You know the beat's good because it's a parody song. You know it's going to be good. The song's good. The question is, do my bars hold up? Are there bars? And there's bar. Listen, if I'm this excited about a song, there's bars in it. So 9 p.m., September 29th, 9/29 at 9 Eastern. I've still got to film the video. I might do some of the filming tonight, maybe. So I've got to put the visual together for the video, but the song's done. It's totally done. And I'm happy with it. I'll be in the premiere live chat that night. And again, this stuff, like a premiere like this, the song's like 3 minutes. So it's either you're there or you're not. You can't really be late. But I would love to get your instant reactions, live reactions to the premiere in the chat that night. And again, I'll have reminders because it'll be helpful to hit the notification bell when I actually have the video done. When I get the video done, then you'll be able to press the notification bell for that premiere, and we can all be there. Giggity says, I appreciate a good dance tune. You can probably dance to it. You can groove to it. You can bounce to it, for sure.
Krispy Kreme, what can I get started for you?
I've got your DoorDash for Jordan.
You have a DoorDash order?
For Jordan?
Oh, you have to come up to the window. Our screen isn't working.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah, I just need to know what it is.
Okay, it's...
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Hi. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I have it right.
You're fine. So what, they haven't even started putting this together yet? Sheesh. Brandon says, I'm a low-income gig worker. Gig workers of all sorts will like, they'll like the song.
On that coffee, does it say iced coffee?
Yes.
Iced coffee.
Giggity said Jordan is a very gender neutral name. Dude, speaking of that, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was I saw the Driven Dad, Tony, talking about this on his live yesterday. Then I saw Matt Walsh of the Daily Wire post a little 6-minute video about that. I want to listen to this. This is like his reaction, I guess, to Lyft's Women Plus Connect program. He thinks it's a bad idea. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts in the comments, and I'll kind of react to this as we go as well. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I have short arms.
Have a good afternoon.
You too, honey. Thank you.
On the way to Jordan, we'll listen to this little news update here.
Some women and non-binary drivers for Lyft can now match up with women and non-binary riders using a new feature launched by the rideshare service earlier this week. The in-app option called Women Plus Connect was added to Lyft service in a move to improve safety after a raft of lawsuits in recent years accused the company of failing to protect passengers and drivers. It's also designed to boost the number of women and non-binary drivers working for the San Francisco-based company. Currently, they make up to just 23% of the drivers on the platform, according to Lyft. This highly requested feature offers more control over the driving experience for women and non-binary people, allowing them to feel that much more confident. And with fewer barriers to driving, more women can access flexible earning opportunities, Lyft said in a statement. So this creates a situation where I believe it's both driver and rider can match up with women or non-binary if they so choose. And I think the other ride-sharing apps have something like this, or they will if they don't already. Now, this is funny for a few reasons.
Hold up. So it's it's illegal discrimination to reject a Lyft client based on gender, but it's not illegal discrimination for them to decide that they only want female drivers. Is that what I'm getting here? So you can demand a driver of a certain gender, but the driver cannot demand passengers of one gender. Usually anything where there's a double standard going on, it probably means it's not a perfect program. But let's continue.
The first one being, like, if you're saying that women are at special risk when they drive for these services, then why are you trying to increase the number of women driving? So on one hand, they have this feature because women are at risk, we're told. And actually that part, I would, if you're doing something like driving for a cab service, a glorified cab service, like you're better off being a man than a woman. I think as a woman, there's more danger involved. There's danger that you're interacting with strangers in cars, so there's danger no matter if you're a man or a woman. There's going to be more danger for a woman than for a man. So I don't deny that. But if that's the case, then why is your next sentence that you're trying to bring in more women drivers?
Giggity says, what's a non-binary other than just a confused individual? It's perfectly fine to discriminate against men, particularly middle-aged white men.
If anything, you should be trying to have less so that they're not put in danger. And then the second thing, of course, the irony is that in this effort to protect women, you're actually just putting them in more danger. You're enabling perverts. So now you can match up with women, whether it's a driver or a rider. You can match up and say, oh, I want a woman. Well, clearly that can easily be abused. Like the sort of people that you're worried about getting in the car with a woman driver, well, those people that you're worried about, the men presumably, they know about this system, and so
what's the golly, I'm gonna blank on his name now, of course. What's the serial killer who was only killing the blonde women? Which one was that? Was that Manson? Was that Manson? What's up, Autobahn? Who am I thinking of that would find the young blonde women and Autobahn said, thought so because I sort of know you. Manson didn't actually kill anyone, says Giggity. Who's the, who am I thinking of?
Using the left lane, turn left to stay on India Hook Road.
I've just accepted a Walgreens shop and pay for right after we're done with this. Come on, y'all, help me out. Who's the serial killer who was killing the blonde women and then he escaped from prison or whatever and he did it again? Whoever the crap that was. I just watched a little documentary about him about like a year ago. Whoever that was. You know, imagine a system like this. I know it's harder to get away with, you know, killing people repeatedly now. Nowadays, it's way hard. But, you know, even one violation. Ted Bundy, yeah, that's it. That's it. Bundy, imagine Bundy with this program right here. Thank you, Brandon. Gabby said Dahmer. No, Dahmer was killing all the. Dahmer was killing the Finocchios, not the white women. Yeah, it was Bundy. That's definitely it. Good call, Brandon.
So they can easily game it by just declaring themselves on the app to either be a woman or be non-binary. It's like literally all you have to do is just click a button, I assume. That's it. And so those very people, that small minority of people who would potentially be a danger to women drivers, all you're telling them is now you can be, now you dangerous men, you can exclusively.
Autobahn said, what's a Finocchio? Finocchio. It's Italian for homosexual. Effeminate men.
Have women drivers picking you up by plugging yourself into this Women Connect thing. Because now, if it was some way where it was really just women, actual women who are allowed to take part in this Women Connect program, then that's one thing. But they can't, they want to limit it to women for the safety of women, but they can't ideologically. And so it's not Women Connect, it's Women Plus Connect, right? So we're including non-binary, we're including trans, which means that just any man.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
And of course, at the end of the day, this means less rides for people like me, right? Less potential earnings, less available work. Yeah, I mean, and who are the women safer with? What's up, Bobby? Giggity said, speaking of freaks, here's Bobby. Giggity said, Welty, I'm sure you'll get your fair share of requests from femboys. Well, here's what I was going to say is, who are you actually safer with? We got to head to Walgreens. Ooh, we're not very far. Sweet, this worked out really well. Who are you safer with as a female? Yes, the Lyft assignment is relatively random in terms of which man you're going to get assigned to your ride in the previous design of the algorithm, whatever. So you don't know who you're, but what you can see is ratings and how many experiences the driver has had. But who are you safer with? Someone who would, a man who is willing to call themselves a woman? Are you safer with a man who quite literally lives in a bizarro reality like that, or a man like me who has a biblical direction to protect women. Oh, but it hurts my feelings that you look at me
Turn
like
left, then turn right.
It hurts my feelings that you look at me like I need to be protected. I don't need to be protected by you. So these women let their pride get in the way of their true safety, of like actual safety. It's interesting. This one's a Walgreens Shop and Pay alcohol. Oh, I know exactly who this is for. Yep. Deliver this to this lady all the time. All the time. Some Chardonnay. Some White Claw seltzer variety packs. Yeah. She's always got a reason. Every time I show up with more alcohol, there's always a reason. Oh, I just, I stock up and I give a bunch of this to my neighbors. Yeah. Okay. You don't have to lie to me. I get it. I get it. You like alcohol? I get it. You don't have to lie to me. Brandon said Welty doesn't have the budget for backup dancers in his music video. Geeky said drivers should be required to have YouTube channels for transparency. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. For real. There's a little bit of legitimacy to that. Prove who you are. Bobby said, oh, he finally got a different hat. What's up, Steve? All right, I've got to take a picture of this receipt. I have a Grubhub lined up as well if we want it. The Grubhub pickup is right where we're about to head for this drop. It's 5:43. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe we can stack it. Yeah, I'm going to start looking for a stack on the way over. Brandon said Bud Soda has entered the chat. He hasn't, not actually, but stack combo. What's up, Jody? Jody said, just because anyone has a YouTube channel doesn't prove who they are. No, but 200 hours of somebody live streaming their gig work still doesn't prove who they are, but it goes a long way in proving who someone is. You know. Anybody willing to broadcast themselves live with no script, no, you know, just normal life, generally going to be a more trustworthy person than not. It's hard to hide stuff live, man. It's hard to fake it when you're live for an extended period of time. But yeah, there's no doubt that I literally feel more safe as a Lyft driver. I feel way more safe with a female in my back seat when I've got the live stream going. Because I can put the camera on me. It shows, first of all, recorded conversation. So nothing crazy gets said. My hands are on the steering wheel. My eyes are on the road. I don't want a lot of confusion about what's going on with women in my car. So having a lot of it on video when someone's doing the right thing can only help. That can only help. It can only help a person that's actually doing this work for good and means to do well and has good intentions and does well. Having it all on camera, you never know when I'm going to have an interaction, and especially eventually as a possible semi-public figure. Let's say somebody like Pedro or one of these other major gig tubers has a Lyft ride, and a woman thinks I might be able to get something out of this guy because if they can put two and two together or know who they are, that this guy's got 100,000 followers on YouTube, maybe I can squeeze him and there's people that do that and lie, and I might consider this right here, y'all. Let's see. We're going to Smoothie King. Yeah, I'm going to add on $12.50 for 4.9 miles stack from the same restaurant. So now we're about to do a triple. We got a lot going on right now with all these orders. Anyway, if a woman gets in Pedro's car and decides I'm going to lie about what happened in our interaction because I think he might have money, then the fact that all of the interactions are filmed and on camera, and that I have access to all that footage, naturally that can only help me. What's up, Dash Revenge? Been a while. How are you doing? About time, yeah. Oh, did I miss my turn? Yeah. Sure did. Can I go this way? Can you really do this? There's no way. Does this actually? No way. I think it works. I've never driven back here before. There's a lot of new construction right here. Does this really get me back there? Dude, it's gonna work. Wow. Giggity says, true Welty weirdos out here that would definitely stage that. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. All right, let's offload the alcohol. This is a place that I might get free drinks and snacks. I'm not sure. I usually do when I come here. Yeah, we got some free drinks and snacks. Let me take her the White Claws. All right, got to keep it moving. I hope I'm not late for the next few. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Okay, I'm a little late for the Grubhub, but not too bad. The DoorDash is going to be fine too. I think we can do it. Let's start our triple stack. I can't update my earnings because I'm having to move quick. You know, if I can't update the earnings, that's a really good sign. That means we're making good money. Just know that. But I'll update the earnings in the comments shortly. Bench said, Welty got a rideshare passenger in the front seat named Alcohol. Alcohol. Yeah, man, I got some Doritos, and she's always so nice and friendly. And come on, bro, get out of my way. Skirt. Generous. She's always feeding me snacks. Just lost my phone again. I forget where Smoothie King is over here. Dude, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to get my phone, y'all. Yeah, I passed it. Yeah, usually when I deliver to her, it's the evening. So this is definitely the earliest in the day that I've delivered to her, and she was like, "How is it you all the time?" She was like, "Is this just what you do full time, Uber Eats?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." I told her about YouTube. It's like, I make a little bit off of YouTube too. She's like, "What do? You game?" That's what people always ask me. Are you a gamer? I'm like, no, I go live when I deliver food and people watch me. And she was like, what? She was like, people watch that? Why? Why would somebody watch you go deliver food? Ben says it's because you look like a gamer. All right, triple stack pickup all right here. At least it's really convenient. One down, two to go. Alrighty, now we can go. Got to move kind of quick. That way we don't go late on any of these. So we got until, yeah, we're going to be tight on time, y'all. We got to move. We have got to move right now. Ben said, only ever seen Magic Spoon in sponsored videos. I would have tried it, but I don't do artificial sweeteners. Yeah, I don't know. It was, like I said, not worth purchasing. Unless it's for the content, though. There's a lot of stuff that I do that is not worth it, but I do it for y'all. Do it for the entertainment value. I do it to keep the content wheel turning. And it's fun. It's memorable stuff, you know? And I don't even mean financial. When I talk about what makes it worth it, I'm not even talking about dollar bills. I'm talking about I find my value in the engagement and that little 13 minutes, that little 13-minute video, that little 13-minute snapshot of my life will exist now forever. And I do like that because it's fun for me to document things, right? Like just an average Tuesday, what was it, September 19th? Just an average day. But now instead of me just kind of forgetting about it and it getting lost in history, there's something there, you know, there's an existing benefit from the day. It's kind of how I look at that. One day me and Allison will be old and we'll look back on little stuff like that. It's September 21st, but it still feels like it's like the middle of July to me, man. It's feeling awfully hot today. All right, we got to get through this Grubhub drop as quick as we can. That way we can get onto the DoorDash. Let's go. All right, we're still going to be on time for our first DoorDash. It's telling me we're not late. We executed this triple stack like a pro. That's what I'm talking about. Did that count as a quad stack? I'd like to know Bud Soda's take on that. Did that technically qualify as a quad stack? Because I accepted the triple stack when I already had an active order. That might qualify as a quad. I don't know. I don't know how y'all see that. If so, that might actually be one of my first quads. That might be my first quad ever, if it counts. I don't think I've done that before. An active Uber, an accepted Grubhub, and an accepted DoorDash stack all at one time. Y'all are having like a nutritional conversation in the live chat that I can't contribute much to just because of ignorance. I mean, I just don't know the answers to some of these questions. So I'm going to let y'all hash it out. I'm an opinionated guy, but I'll let you know when I don't know, you know? That's why when I tell you that I do know something, you should probably listen. Because I'm going to be honest, when I don't know, hey, I don't know. I do know that tonight starts week 3 of the NFL season. And I don't even know what to think, man. I'm not super excited for tonight's game, although it's football and I'm going to watch it. But I've never really been excited about a New York Giants game. I find them to be just exhausting to watch. What in the world is going on with the Chicago Bears at this point? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, if you would have told me 3 months ago, 2 months ago, that the Chicago Bears are going to be 0-2 against Jordan Love and Baker Mayfield. We're going 0-2 in those games, and then our defensive coordinator is going to be some version of either fired or he's going to resign. They're saying he resigned, but I don't know if I totally buy that. There might be one of those things. Hey, we're definitely gonna fire you, but we'll let you say that you resigned. We'll let you tell the media that, but really you're actually freaking fired. I don't know what's going on, but it's an absolute disaster. All right, which one is this? This is my small order.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions.
Giggity says a qualifying quad stack requires a minimum of 4 different customers. Okay, so I did have that. They were 4 different customers. The question is, do you have to have them all picked up? Because I delivered the first of the quad before I picked up the other 3. But they were all accepted active orders. So is that a stack or not? Because I only at one time was holding 3 of the orders in my car. It's like a gray area there. Katie said maybe 3. Bud Soda will make that. Yeah, that's definitely next time Bud Soda pops in here. We've got to run the hypothetical by him. Because he's the commissioner of Stack. So obviously he knows the answer. Brandon said to answer the stacking question, here's Bud Soda's response. How many separate customers and stores were in your car at once? It was definitely a quad on the phone. Like digitally, that was a quad stack. Physically, though, it was a triple. So how do we define it? Dasher Bench said, I would not call that a quad. Giggity says they should definitely be present in the vehicle at least 3 seconds. Bench says, just like if you accept an Uber Eats while finishing a DoorDash, in no universe would I call that a double stack. So I guess that, well, I still want to ask Bud Soda later. Because if that doesn't count as a quad, I don't think I'll ever do a quad, because I wouldn't. Usually when I'm on a triple, I turn the fourth, or I turn the other app off. That way I don't even have to worry about it. So this is as close as I will ever come to a quad. That's a fact. So selfishly, I hope it counts as a quad. Just because I know, deep down I know. I mean, that's as good as it's going to get right there. And how about every delivery on time? All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. That's how we do it, man. No customer left behind. All 4 customers served appropriately based on the expectation. So I don't feel like I cheated to earn money. Like I earned it, baby. I earned it. See you, Benj. Have a good day. Still waiting on that update video, Benj.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Just place it on the banister. Thank you.
Hello.
4 for 4. And now I can update the earnings. We're an hour and 8 minutes in. I don't even know. Mentally, I don't even know where we're at. I've just been going without even thinking. So we've earned $19.75 on DoorDash, $5.43 on Grubhub, and the expectation after the tip on Uber is going to be another $9.07. And I know that it's going to be $9.07 because I've never been tip baited by that customer. What's that, victory lap? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just assume the Uber tips coming through. We're going to count our eggs before they hatch a little bit, but if not, we can just adjust it later. It's basically a $30 hour. A little 30 Thursday, baby. Let's average 30 this whole day. Everybody needs a 30 Thursday in their life. Giggity said, dang, you got a big head start on me. I'll tell you what, though, I'm due. I've had a couple slow days in a row. These days that I haven't been live. Hey, listen, y'all haven't missed anything. Trust me. Trust me. I mean, I was working yesterday when Tony was live, the Driven Dad, and I was watching his live stream, and I was in the live chat. And I was sitting there thinking, actually, like, thank goodness I'm not live right now. Because I would have nothing to show. I was just sitting there. Oh, happy birthday, Jody. Jody said I waited 35 minutes at Chili's yesterday, but I wasn't going to let that order go. It was 24 for 8 miles. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting that out for sure. Jody said I wanted to stay in a good mood on my birthday. Well, I'm glad that you got a banger on your birthday. You said, are you going to give us an evening live one day? I've done that once before. So it's not that I've never done it. It's definitely not going to happen on a night where there's football. I could do that on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, maybe. But yeah, this time of year, listen, especially after basketball starts back up, then don't bother me in the evenings, man. I'm watching sports. I'm watching football and basketball every day. I'm still working. But instead of being a content creator, I become a content consumer. I'd like to finish some of the Matt Walsh video here.
25% off a 3-month supply. It's preparewithwalsh.com. And then that goes to the final problem, of course, which is the most obvious one, which is that Lyft wants to have this program for women, but of course, they cannot define what a woman is. And so it doesn't work. It's impossible. It's impossible to make it work. You can't do anything. It turns out, you can't do anything for women. You cannot help women if you cannot define what it means, which is unfortunate because in theory, again, something like this could make a lot of sense. If my wife was ever to take an Uber or a Lyft, which very rarely has she ever had to do that, but if she did, I would prefer to have a woman pick her up. If for some reason I'm out of town and I can't be there to help.
Hold up. Hey, I don't know if I agree with that either. Brandon says, was your alcohol delivery to that lady that always insists she's not an alcoholic? It was to the lady that always gives me snacks and drinks. That's why I got these Doritos. And she gave me a water and crackers, Cheetos, and a pineapple body armor drink. Certainly one of, if not my favorite, customers in the entire city. No joke. Because nobody else is that generous to me consistently every time. I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like we can beat 617 for 5.2. So I'm gonna decline it. Now I'm gonna look like an idiot if I sit here for 30 minutes and can't beat that. But I feel like we can beat it. Yeah, Matt Walsh said if my wife was gonna ride in an Uber or a Lyft, I would prefer she be driven by a female for safety reasons. And on one hand, I can understand that. You're at less risk of being abused or violated by a man. On the other hand, you're being driven by a woman, though, which is actually more dangerous. It's like, yeah, this woman's not going to rape me, but she can't drive either. No offense, Jody. That was a joke. That was a joke, people.
I prefer to have a woman pick up because I feel safer about that. But because you can't define woman, it doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing. As always. Thanks for checking out this video. If you'd like.
As always. Oh, he's got a funny attitude. What's up, Tony? Says, nice new hat. Thank you. I wish I would have had this hat before I went to go watch the Big Three. But I've got it now. So next time I go watch Royce White play, he'll know that I'm a fan of the Power. I've got so much junk food in here, dude. I've also got the rest of a donut I'm not even going to need lunch today. I'm just going to eat like an 11-year-old for the whole day. Giggity says, if I'm arrested, I prefer it to be a female officer. It makes for a more enjoyable pat down. Is that a cake? No, this is like a donut, man. It's an eclair style donut. It's coming down to the end. Okay, y'all. How soon until I start regretting declining the 617 order? We're at 5 minutes already. Might have been a mistake. Like a Boston cream pie? Yeah, those would be my favorite donuts, yes. That's my absolute favorite donut in the world. Yellow custard filled chocolate donut. Jody said you should regret it now. You would have already been there. Yeah. I think in 5 more minutes, I'll regret it. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes to give me a good one. See what happens. Giggity has belief. Trust the process. Uh-oh. The moment of truth. Nope. 365. Nowhere near as good. Letting it go. Jody's favorite donut is lemon filled. Brandon said orders are like dancing strippers. If you miss one, the next one is on deck and might be double in size. I'm gonna need to brush my teeth after after this live stream, dude. All this junk. And I started my morning with a Starbucks double chocolate drink. This one's not any better. $2.75 for 4.5. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give it 90 more seconds, and then I'm gonna officially regret my Papa John's decline. Good morning, Aaron. How's it going? Please. Nope. It's a good total, but they want me to go out into the middle of nowhere, 15 miles. Can't do it. 1 minute. I got like 30 seconds left. Come on. I got like 15 seconds left. Oh, I got like 10 seconds, man. I'm going to have to admit defeat. Yeah, that would have put us over $40 too. Yeah, see, we'd be... Dang it, Ryan. Dang it. Yeah, we would have been over $40. I let that quad get to me, and I started thinking, nope, it's going to be a real busy day today. And I fell for it. I got hoodwinked. At least I've got a blanket for the live streams now. Allison has decided that a car blanket is necessary this time of year when she rides with me in the evenings. So we might not make much money, but we're comfortable. Aaron said, how many subs do you need for you to shave all your hair off or dye it blue? How long does it have to be dyed blue for? I'd be out here looking like a thing 1 and thing 2. I need to figure out which one I'd be. Would I be a thing 1 or a thing 2? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Thing 1 and thing 2. I'll be out here looking like that. You know what? I might actually do it. I could do my hair up like that, dye it blue. Get me a little red jumpsuit that says thing 1. Make a video picking up DoorDashes as a Dr. Seuss character. That might be my big break right there. That might go viral. And I could do the thing where they wrap the Dr. Seuss books. Have y'all heard some of these? Some of them are really good.
Yo, this is Mr. Brown Can Move, Can You? Written by Dr. Seuss. And I'm gonna rap this book. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow, he can go moo moo. Mr. Brown can do it, man. How about you? He can go like a bee. Mr. Brown can buzz. How about you? Can you go buzz buzz? He can go like a cork, pop 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 pop. He can go like horse feet, clap clap clap. He can go eek eek like a squeaky shoe. He can go like a rooster, cock-a-doodle doo. He can go like an owl, hoo hoo hoo, eek 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 eek, cock-a-doodle doo, hoo 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 hoo. How about you? He can go like the rain, dibble 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 dop, dibble 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 dop dop dop. He can go like a train, choo 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 choo. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo moo, buzz buzz, pop pop pop, eek eek hoo hoo, clap clap clap, dibble dibble dop dop, cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Brown can do it, and how about you? Mr. Brown can whisper, whisper, very soft, very high, like a soft, soft whisper of a butterfly. Maybe you can too. I think you ought to try. You can go like a horn, blur, 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 like a big cat drinking, slurp, 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 slurp. He can go like a clock. He can tick, he can talk. He can go like a hand on the door, knock, knock, tick tock, knock, knock, knock. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Blur, blur, slurp, slurp, cock-a-doodle-doo, knock, 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 and hoo, hoo, hoo. He can even sizzle, sizzle. He can do that too. Yo.
Bud Soda is here. Bud Soda says Welty is lame. The Dr. Seuss raps. Bud Soda. Hot bag, no wonder I get mentioned. Bud Soda, we have a question for you. Giggity says the doc was writing bars. Yeah. Maybe that's why I write gig economy rap songs, because I grew up on Dr. Seuss. Bud Soda, I need you to tell me. Oh, he says be right back. Let me know when you're back, and I'll ask you a question.
Big ass, a little less silly, semi-slick. Sip 6 sodas and got sick. T, what begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree. Big you, little you, what begins with you? Uncle loves umbrella and his underwear too. Big V, little V, very violent pen is very, very, very awful on a violin. WWW, Willie Waterloo. Watches Warren Wiggins, who is watching Waldo Woo. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy spelling X and extra fox. Big Y, little Y, yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Big Z, little Z, what begins with Z? I do, I'm a ziz, as you can plainly see. Big F. Who has teeth? We'll look around and you find out who. You'll find that red-headed uncles do, policemen do, and zebras too, and unicycle riders do, and camels and the drivers do. Even little girls named Ruthie, all have teeth, yeah, all roots are toothy. Teeth, you find them everywhere, on mountaintops and in the air. And if you care to poke around, you'll even find them underground. You'll find them east, west, north, and south. mouth, teeth, they are very much in style. They must be very much worthwhile. They come in handy when you choose. Since Mr. Donald Driscoll drew, that's why my family grew a few. They come in handy when you smile. Since Smiling Sam the crocodile, they come in handy in my job. Since High Trapeze or Mike McCobb. If I should ever lose a tooth, I'd lose my wife, and that's the truth. Teeth come in handy when you speak. Says news broadcaster Quincy Queek. Without my teeth, I talk like ducks and only broadcast quacks and clucks. You're lucky that you have.
Is this Dr. Seuss though? Because the illustrations in this book don't look to me like this is Dr. Seuss. The comments say bro needs to create his own Spotify album. Seuss raps. Dr. Seuss, unironically the greatest rapper of all time.
Fox, socks, box, knocks, knocks and box, and box and socks, knocks on box and socks and box, socks on knocks and knocks and box, box and socks on box on knocks, chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks.
Dude, this is not easy. Rapping this would be very. I wonder how many takes. I wonder how many takes this took. Cause that would take me a whole. This would take me a while.
Fox.
To one take it. To one take this.
Fox, socks, box, knocks, knocks and box, and box and socks, knocks on box and socks and box, socks on knocks and knocks and box, box and socks on box on knocks, chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks on looks or Mr. Knoxer, let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, let's do tricks with chicks and clocks. First I'll make it quick trick brick stack, then I'll make it quick trick blocks. You can make it quick trick chick stack, you can make it trick blocks. Here's a new trick, Mr. Knox, socks on chicks and chicks on box, box on clocks on bricks on blocks, bricks and blocks on knocks on blocks. Now we've come to ticks and toxer, try to say this, Mr. Knoxer, clocks on box, clocks on knocks, 6 bricks, 6 chicks on please sir, I don't like this picture.
That's not easy. Not easy. Gotta respect it. But Soda said, what's the question? Okay, I need to know if what happened earlier was a quad stack or not. Was this a quad stack or just a triple stack? Because I had an Uber Eats order in my car. And then I got a Grubhub offer and I accepted it. And then I got a DoorDash stack offer and I accepted it. So now on my phone, I have an Uber order already picked up and a Grubhub order and a double stack DoorDash to go pick up. I delivered the Grubhub before I went and picked up the other 3. So I never had 4 orders in my car at one time, but I did have 4 orders on my phone at one time. Is that a quad or not? Because the official ruling comes down to you. Bud Soda says triple because you're on the way to drop 1 and only had 3. So yeah, that's what the people in the comment section thought you would say, is that does not qualify an official quad stack. That's a bummer, man. That's as close as I'm ever going to get to it. But Soda said I've had 8 4 times. Yeah. I think that's the closest I'm ever going to come to it. Jody said Ryan in his car listening to Dr. Seuss with his blankie on. Yeah. A little blanket listening to Dr. Seuss. Making no money. I'm just kidding. We're still doing fine. If we can get one more order real quick to get done in the 2-hour mark, we'll still be making 20 an hour sitting here listening to Dr. Seuss. That seems fair to me. We just need one more. And we had it. That's the thing, man. We had it and I let it go like an idiot. The Uber tip came in like we thought it would. So our earnings are official. 34.25 so far. Brandon said it could be worse. The Bears-Chiefs game could be tonight. True that. Imagine us trying to do that right now. I could lay all the way back too. We could just go to sleep. Steve said big slumber party. Brandon says, I imagine Welty using this blanket in the dentist chair. We're running out of time, y'all, I've got 17 minutes to do an order from start to finish. And the order's got to be at least $5.75. I screwed up, man. God. Should have taken it. Hmm. 15 minutes.
Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, oh. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress, but where's it at? I don't want you to feel that I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to smile. My album. Being brave enough to dream big. Dreaming when you told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. Listen, let them take a chance on something never told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's for someone who ain't never had nothing, ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect because they never waver or change who they are just to try and gain something clearly so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the fears in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing.
We're having some technical difficulties.